Retro here to talk about Assassin's Creed, the original, and Assassin's Creed 2. So what we're going to do is go right to PC Wiki. Let's discuss some things. So Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2 had issues and bugs with controller support for Xbox 360, Xbox One controllers. I tested using an Xbox One controller, Xbox X controller, and then also there's some patches. So we're gonna make the controller, we're gonna make the Xbox X controller work for Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2. We're gonna make Assassin's Creed run on Windows 11 Pro with AMD game mode. And then we're going to fix the glitch that freezes Assassin's Creed 1. And it seems a little complicated, but I'm going to show you what's up. So the first thing we want to do is verify the files for Assassin's Creed. Properties, installed files, verify integrity of files, and come to your Ubisoft Assassin's Creed 2 and verify files. Once it verifies the files and you're all good, run both games. If you can't get Assassin's Creed, the original one, to run on Windows 11 Pro, and you have an AMD processor, you're going to want to be in game mode, which is right here, which is what I'm in right now. I'm in game mode. I can't get Assassin's Creed to run in creator mode or default mode, so I have to go to game mode. Game mode limits the amount of processors. It limits its processor affinity. Like when you see these fixes online that say adjust the processor affinity and this and that, I just run AMD Ryzen Master, put it in game mode, I restart my computer, and all the games that won't run because you have to adjust process affinity, then they all run. There's a few games that you need to do that with, but Assassin's Creed needs to be in game mode. Assassin's Creed 2 does not need to be in game mode, but it will run, and we can mod the game in game mode. It's not, game mode doesn't, the only thing that game mode will affect are like newer games that require multiple processors. And so once you have those files verified, then we're going to open up the folders for these games. So this is Assassin's Creed, and this is going to be in your Steam Apps Common Assassin's Creed folder, which is here. And then wherever your Ubisoft Connect folder is, or Ubisoft Uplay, which I have in Ubisoft Game Launcher, Games, Assassin's Creed 2. So these are the base directories that we want to be in: Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2. And the first thing we want to do is, now if you want to skip intro videos, it's kind of an easy thing to do. You can go to the path of the game, which is here. You can go to videos and delete or rename these files. They have you can go to Assassin's Creed 2. There's a way to disable the intro videos for Assassin's Creed 2. I did that because I was working on the games. But you don't have to. What you want to do, though, is now don't patch anything at all. What I use here is the Eagle Patch Assassin's Creed 1. Now on the PC Wiki page, it says Eagle Patch AC1, and this unlocks multi-sampling on high resolutions, adds supports for the Xbox controller, XInput controllers, which includes, obviously, Xbox controllers. Detection of hot plug controllers, keypad, mouse, and gamepad work at the same time. It adds an INI setting for PS3-like controls. Adds an INI setting to skip intro videos. Fixed blah blah. Options are INI file, blah blah blah. So we want this. So when we click this, it brings us here to Eagle Patch. And Eagle Patch Assassin's Creed 1, and here are the two files you want. And if you scroll down, you'll see Eagle Patch Assassin's Creed 2, and two files. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do that first. So you want to download the Eagle Patch AC, which is going to go into a folder in your Assassin's Creed. You're going to unzip it, and in here you're going to see an ASI file and an INI file. Now if you read here, they're going to tell you to create a folder called scripts. That's where you want to put those two files that you unzip from the Eagle Patch. Also, you want to download this ASI loader. You can leave that right in the base directory of Assassin's Creed. In this loader zip is this file, which is a XInput 8 DLL. You can just extract that right into this base folder. You're going to do the same for Assassin's Creed 2. And that's what it tells you. You put the D8 into the base folder and create a scripts folder. Put your ASI and INI from your Eagle Patch into your scripts folder. And that's it. Done. For Assassin's Creed 2, it's the same thing. You're going to download the Eagle Patch, which is right here. You know, same thing. ASI, INI. You're going to create a folder that says scripts. You're going to move those, or copy. I copied them because I want to save these in case I want to use them, whatever. So you can put it scripts, but you want to put those two files in the scripts folder, and then again in the Assassin's Creed 2 base folder, here's your ASI loader. Same thing. XInput 8. Extract that right into your Assassin's Creed folder. And that's it. You're done with this Eagle Patch. Now if you want, run the game once, exit the game. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. There's other stuff you can play with, but what you want to deal with is the game freezes regularly for a few seconds. Now Assassin's Creed 2, as far as I know, I ran the game. It didn't seem to have that issue. We can go ahead and check the wiki page, though, before I leave. But the Assassin's Creed Steam, the original Assassin's Creed, I was having where the game would, like, every few seconds, like, it would just, like, everything would be fine, and then it would, like, freeze up a little bit, stop. The audio sounded like it was going, but it would glitch. And the reason for this glitch is the game is trying to connect to the Ubisoft servers, which cannot be reached anymore. I tried blocking it in the firewall. I tried some other stuff, you know, just being goofy, and nothing worked. So, and this is what confuses people. There is, and I'm not sure some of you, know how to use XDelta. So you can use XDelta, and what they do is they tweak some of the hexadecimal information in the executable files, which is here. Here's Assassin's Creed DirectX 9, Assassin's Creed DirectX 10. So you want to tweak this information, and there's several ways to do it, but the easiest way is you go to XDelta. Now here there's two links. If you press XDelta here, it'll explain to you what it is. It'll tell you how to use it. But down here, you want this X Delta UI. That's here. That's going to have the user interface. Once you get this X Delta UI, you can use this as a guideline. I'll put the link in the description. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to do it. But you want to come back here, and right after here, you're going to see this. Go here. Now, if you notice, pay attention. This is going to give you the, it removes the G-Connect, for Ubisoft server G-Connect. It's the X Delta 3 patches. Now, here's what might confuse people. See, this is X Delta UI, right? This is X Delta. The program is called X Delta, which is right here. This is the patches for X Delta 3. Okay, and you go to download this file. Now, this is not anything illegal. It's not downloading executable files. It's just information to stop the original executable files from trying to connect to the Ubisoft server. Then you would go to agree and download. So you want the Assassin's Creed DX9, which is an XD3 file, and the Assassin's Creed DX10, which is an XD3 file. Download both of these. When you download X Delta, go ahead and put these two files in your X Delta file. Now, you'll notice that you don't see those files in my folder. The reason for that is X Delta 3 calls them XD3 files. We're going to come in here and we're going to rename these files that we just downloaded. We're going to change the file extension to X Delta, which is the file extension for patches if you're using X Delta, not X Delta 3. They don't tell you that here. I'm telling you that. These are now our patch files that we're going to use with X Delta because we're not using X Delta 3. Why? Because X Delta UI is easy to use. And here we go. This does not require this patch. I don't get that glitchy, weird freezing, trying to connect online. I don't get that with this. Again, I'm running that through Ubisoft, not Steam. But once you have these files, and here's where people get thrown out. Once we have these files and we rename them to X Delta, those are patch file extensions for X Delta UI. You're going to want to run, before that, get your Assassin's Creed original DX9 EXE and the Assassin's Creed DX10 EXE, and drag and move those into your X Delta file so they end up here. So basically, these are my original files. These are my patched files. This one and this one. And how we do that is we run X Delta UI. And we don't want to create a patch. We want to apply a patch. And what you need to do is you go to the patch file. You open it. Go to your Assassin's Creed. Go to your X Delta folder. Go to your DX9. And then you get your source file, which is also in your X Delta. Here's the Assassin's Creed EXE that you moved from the original game. Add that. And then when you go to output, then you go to your original Assassin's Creed folder. And to make it easy, you can rename this, copy it, and then you want to replace it. You won't get this because I already did it. What you'll get is that file will end up in your output. When you go here to your Assassin's Creed folder and you paste the original file name, you're going to want to put .exe and then save, or else it's not going to work. You're going to want to do the same for Windows 10. I'm sorry, not Windows 10. Assassin's Creed DirectX 10. So you would go to the patch, which is X Delta DX10 X Delta file, and then you would go to your source, which is also the one you moved to your X Delta. That's the original Assassin's Creed DX10 EXE. And the same thing, go to your output. And if you want, rename. And then your output is going to be in your Assassin's Creed folder. Make sure you're in your Assassin's Creed folder, which is your game folder. Paste. That's the original name of the original EXE. And remember to put .exe. Save. Then you come here and you're going to patch the DirectX 9. You're going to patch the DirectX 10. Once you're done with that, close this. Now, here's your original executable files, the ones that have the glitchy I'm trying to connect online. Here's the patch files, which you downloaded from PCWiki but renamed the file extensions to XDelta. Then you patched the files. And now here's your patched Assassin's Creed DX9. Here's your patched Assassin's Creed DX10. That's it. Now you can connect the controller, which is what I'm going to do. And Assassin's Creed. You can run these from the launchers. So we're going to run this from the launcher. I have no idea if this is too loud. And now, again, you can skip these intro videos if you want. But they're not too bad. But you'll see, like, now there's not going to be the glitch. Like every 30 seconds to a minute, there would be like a glitch that would just hang the screen.
Altair, you've returned. Raouf, it is good to see you unharmed.
And you'll see that it doesn't, there's no glitch. It doesn't freeze, it doesn't, everything's fine. Game runs fine.
My thanks, brother. Safety and peace, Altair. On you as well.
And now here's the Xbox X controller that I'm using. Camera looks good. I have my camera inverted. Here's my walk. Left trigger. Here's my right trigger. Yep. Here's my A button, blend in. Here's my B button. That's Y. So yeah, it's all configured properly. If you go into settings, it's not the Animus control panel, right? No, yeah, it is. Yeah, and then it would be customized controls. And then if you look, you can go to default right here. And then just go back. And it sets it up just like the console version for Xbox. No problem. Doesn't glitch. Everything's fine. Controller works. Can we try it with an Xbox 360 controller? I haven't prior to making this video. But let's go ahead and do that now. Let me turn off my Xbox X controller. Now it says that the Eagle AC patch supports hot swap. So now we're plugging in the Xbox 360 controller, which I have. And yep, definitely supports hot swap. And let's go into customize controls. Yep, XInput controller. Ah, okay. So the buttons are mapped different because I'm running with right trigger with the Xbox 360. So I guess you would have to remap certain stuff. Here's B. Here's Y. There's my blade. And that's A. Yeah, so the right trigger is making me sprint. Now I'm going to unplug the Xbox 360 controller, plug the Xbox X controller back in. Oh, no, okay, no. You know what? Forget everything I said. I'm thinking of a different game, I think. Yeah, so it's the right trigger that makes you sprint. Okay, so the Xbox X controller and the Xbox 360 controller both work flawlessly. I'm hitting default. Yeah, they both work flawlessly. Yep. And they're both assigned. The buttons are both assigned. So if you're going to use an Xbox 360 wireless or whatever, or an Xbox One or an Xbox X or an Xbox Series 2 or whatever you have, it's going to be mapped correctly with the Eagle AC patch. So let's get out of here. Yeah. Nice little patch, that Eagle. And I don't know if there's a remaster on a console, but I don't think there's a remaster on PC for Assassin's Creed 1, so if you want to play the game, you know, with quality of life, luxury, this is how you do it. Quit the game. And then it's going to be, this is one of those games that's going to like make you start again so you can exit it. It's weird. I think Dark Souls is like that. There's another game like that that I remember. So you want to go to Moz or whatever your name is, and then you want to select, and then you can exit the game. Maybe it wasn't Dark Souls, maybe it was something else. And then that's it. And then with Assassin's Creed 2, again, with it, and in fact, while we're here, actually, you know what? We can do it right from the Assassin's Creed page, because it should show you. It should show you other games in the series, right? Or it used to. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. You just blow this up. It's so funny. People call this a drop-down menu. And, you know, over time, I guess that it's been adopted. But when I was growing up, when the drop-down menu was first a thing, it actually used to be called a jump menu. And then over time, the people just started calling it a drop-down menu. But yeah, a little trivia for you. It used to be called a jump menu or a jump list. So here's Assassin's Creed 2, which I didn't look at this page because I caught the patch here for Assassin's Creed 2 when I went from Assassin's Creed 1. But let's just take a look. What does it say? Yep, bingo. And here's Eagle Patch AC2. Higher aspect ratios are letterbox. Cutscenes and some menus are pillar box. This is for like 1610 and ultra wide. I don't have that, so if you do, check it out. And then it says, see, controller mapping for non-XInput devices only. Well, we just fixed that when we use the Eagle patch too. In this folder. And again, we don't need to patch the exec file for this game because apparently it doesn't try to connect to Ubisoft Connect. Let me see what else. Control support. Dual shock. Blah, 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 blah. What else? Stuttering or tearing with VSync. I don't think I have that. I don't think I experienced any of this. Assassin's Creed 2 overhaul. Updates most of the textures, particle effects in game with a mix of assigning. Yeah, I don't really. I like to play it the way it's supposed to be. Improves quality. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So just yeah. Just use the Eagle patch for now. And we have the Xbox X controller plugged in. So let's just play Assassin's Creed 2 with the Eagle patch. And again, if you want to disable the intro videos, you can. Again, if you go to options, you can go to control, but here's where it says XInput controller right there. Boom. And Desmond, continue. And then here's your... Really, dude? Come on, dude. Punch you in your...
General leader made for swinging at people, yes? Bueno, fesso. Prova.
Throw you out of here. And look at me, I'm just punching everyone. Get out of here. Throw you. I think you can throw them off the building. Yeah, look. It's awesome I was able to do it. How about you? I haven't played this in so long. Throw them off. Throw them off. It's great.
Hey! Behind you! Federico! What are you doing here? I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight. And?
I think that we have to fight again.
But endurance is what counts.
I can't remember.
See how many of them you can ruin.
Yeah, I think we fight again, right? Yeah. And it's like the fight gets bigger. And then, yeah, again, the right trigger is run. So we can see if the hot swap works. So let's turn off the Xbox X controller for Assassin's Creed 2. And let's hot swap and turn the Xbox 360 wireless back on. Okay, now it's connected. Really? Hey, wait, come over here. I want to throw you off the building. Come over here. I want you to throw you off the building. Oh, yeah, I think you have to hit him first. Throw him off the building. He won't do it. There you go. Throw him off the building. There you go. Grab him. Throw him off the building. There we go. Damn it.
It's a fight.
Can I grab him? Throw him. There we go. I'm not connecting, am I? Come on.
Come on. Fall back! Fall back!
Well, that was fun.
Hold on. What? You almost won this. Your lip. Just a scratch. Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Give me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in the pocket.
And can we skip? Loot 200 florins to pay the doctor. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, so the trigger... Yeah, so, yeah. Seems to run. Oh, okay, so now... Yeah, that's right. Stand it, hold, yeah. That's hilarious, dude. Alright, so anyway. So yeah, so Xbox controllers work great with Assassin's Creed 2. I don't see any issues. I mean, I don't see any issues on the screen with anything. I don't see any anomalies. So yeah, I don't know. Seems to be fine. So if you're running Windows 11 Pro, and this is after the update, whatever that last update was. I think it was like H23 or 23H or I think. I can't remember. It was either 22 or 23. I'm pretty sure it was 23. But I updated Windows, and then I fixed these two games, and sure enough, yeah, that's how you do it. So if you're going to run Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2 on Windows 11 Pro, and you want to use your XInput controllers, and you want a few quality of life improvements, not much, but enough to get the games where they're like, yeah, I can play these games on and enjoy them. PC, Windows 11 Pro, my machine. Anyway, enjoy the weekend, and like and subscribe. Until next time.